What is going on, my peoples? Welcome back. I hope everybody is doing well today on this beautiful day. I hope everyone is healthy and well, and I hope your day was fulfilled with nothing but positivity. You see what I'm saying? Thank you so much for joining the brother today to check out another educational Australian video, should I say, comparing Australia to the United States. Well, I don't know if this video will specifically be comparing Australia's gun laws to America's gun laws, but you already know I'm gonna give my input. Strac always gonna give his input. Everyone, feel free to check out the Twitch and Patreon in that description down below. Let's jump right into it. I'm not wasting your time because you clicked on this video for one reason only. We got Bloomberg Originals. Shout out to Bloomberg Originals. They are almost at 5 million subscribers. Original video link will be in the description. Why Australians... Oh, never mind. Why Australia's gun control experiment worked? Why Australia's gun control experiment worked.
Vote them out! Enough is enough!
Anti-gun activists in the US have been pushing for gun law reform. Australia, having made substantial changes to its gun laws, is often held as an example. The country has a very low rate of gun-related homicide when compared to the US, where people are...
Look at that! Look at that! We gotta do better. Like, no, my Americans for real, yo. We gotta do better. A lot of people like to stereotype and say it's all the ghettos. It's not just in the ghettos. We got some people that look like business workers on the street that'll take you out. You know? Like, come on. It be people you don't expect to that be doing these crimes as well, man. And it's sad. It sucks. Look at this. If I go to Australia, I don't have to worry about nothing. I'm talking about I could walk around. I could probably walk around with 2 headphones on and be safe, right? Now, I know there's some places out there in Australia people be like, don't go to. Australia got some places, you know, people be like, do not go to. I think it's some place out there in Melbourne. They be like, don't go out there. People get kidnapped. They be taking men too, but I wish they'd try me. Don't try me. I'll fight for my life. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But this number right here this is preposterous. This is absurd. This is, I don't know.
It's 20 times more likely to be murdered by firearms. Stricter gun controls can't stop every mass shooting, but they have made Australia a significantly safer place. Here's how.
Man, do Australia even got gangs? I understand if it's you and your homeboys and stuff like that, but like, are there even gangs out there? Australia is probably like one of the most peaceful places to go to, I'm not gonna lie. You know, the United States, we got everything. We got everything out here. We got gangs, we got tribes, we got cults, We got too much stuff, man. We got too much stuff.
Australia used to have a serious problem with gun violence.
Got that gun on them.
Researchers define mass shootings as 5 or more deaths, not including the perpetrator. From 1979 to 1996, there were 13 mass shootings, resulting in over 100 deaths and more than 50 injuries. However, due to the gun lobby and politicians sympathetic to their firearm-owning voters, little was done to stop gun deaths.
Being a politician and living in that bloody house is the most important thing to them. They're not worth it.
In April 1996, that all changed.
On the island of Tasmania, the worst massacre in Australian history is finally over. At least 34 people were killed and 4 others critically wounded.
Armed with 2 rifles, an AR-15 and a .308 FN, Martin Bryant made his way...
What? An AR-15 and a .308 FN? This ain't just a... No, he was very specific with what he wanted. This man was educated. He knew exactly what he wanted, man. This was premeditated. He knew exactly.
2 rifles, an AR-15...
2?
And a .308 FN, Martin Bryant made his way through Port Arthur Historic Site, killing 35 people and injuring a further 23. Both guns were semi-automatic, rapid-fire weapons, and both were legal in the state of Tasmania. At the time, the Port Arthur massacre was the worst single-person mass shooting in global history. It utterly shocked Australians and reignited public outrage. Just 12 days later, the then Prime Minister John Howard pushed through a sweeping set of gun regulations despite a lack of support from the worst single-person mass shooting in global history. It utterly shocked Australians and reignited public outrage. Just 12 days later, the then
I didn't hear nothing about him getting sentenced or nothing yet.
Prime Minister
I know the gun thing was legal, but like...
John Howard pushed through a sweeping set of gun regulations despite a lack of support from his rural constituency.
I'm sorry about that, but there is no other way. There is no other way.
Within a month, the government passed the National Firearms Agreement, transforming gun legislation in the country. Before the Port Arthur massacre, gun laws varied from state to state. What the agreement did was standardise the laws nationally. Certain semi-automatics and self-loading rifles and shotguns were banned. New licensing requirements were adopted, and a national firearms registry was established. The law says Australians need a genuine reason for having a firearm, such as sport shooting or for agricultural use.
Facts.
It doesn't include self-defence. People must go through background checks and wait 28 days before they can buy a gun. The government also spent $375 million to buy back 640,000 civilian-owned guns and then destroyed them. After the gun law reform, the total number of homicides involving a firearm decreased by half. The total number of gun-related deaths fell rapidly as well, dropping more than half in 2016 compared with 1996. Australia didn't see a single mass shooting from 1996 to 2018, more than 22 years. However, anti-gun activists warned that following years of lobbying by pro-gun groups, Australia's strict gun laws have been eroded, and gun numbers are almost back to the same level as at the time of the Port Arthur massacre.
Oh, man.
In May 2018,
Really?
a family of 7, including 4 children, were shot dead in an apparent murder-suicide in the state of Western Australia. It's brought back painful memories and uncertainty about
What the hell be going on out there in Australia? What the hell y'all got going on out there?
the issue many thought had been resolved. Australia is not totally immune to mass shootings, but its response to the Port Arthur massacre demonstrated how strong political leadership and strict gun control policies can help curb violence and save lives.
Oh, yes. And it's all about the politicians, the government taking a stand, putting a step forward, and making some new rules, some new laws for people, some new requirements. Yes, new requirements and better background checks, because, boy, I tell you, we got some gun owners out here in the U.S. I know some gun owners. You got the license and everything, and their head ain't even right on. They don't have no charges, no felonies, nothing. Never went to jail, prison, nothing. But they have a firearm, and they're still crash outs. They still, their head is not right on, like I said. And, they make a lot of jokes and stuff, and they carry on them. They always talking about, try me. I'm going to use it on him. That's not something to joke about. That is not something to joke about, It's like, I know so many people who own a firearm, and I'm just like, if I didn't know them personally, would I be in danger? I feel like I would be in danger if I were to get into an altercation, or, maybe they feeling big-headed someday and they wanted to try me. And it's like, what you gonna do when you got that firearm? You can't run from no bullet. I'm saying, though, like, I don't know. That's not something you want to get yourself into. I try to stay away from them people, keep myself distant, because I'm like, I don't need to be near you. You catch a case, and now I'm involved. Now you got my name up there on the TV and stuff. Absolutely not. Try to jeopardize my name. Let me know in the comments down below if you yourself or any friends or family members, you got a firearm as an Australian, or if you live in any other country. What's it like out there? Do you own a firearm? What's a specific reason? I sound like a fed. I don't care. I don't care why you own one. You could tell me it's for self-defense. I don't blame you. I live in a world. Where I understand. I'm a very understanding person because of where I come from, and I've seen a lot of things. A lot of things happen to innocent people as well, where it's like, that's unfair. That's very unfair, and you can't really stop the evilness, on somebody's side and what they got going on in their life and stuff, especially if that's their intentions, it's going to happen, and a lot of people keep a weapon on them and stuff. We have some people in this world, that it's crazy. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about that type of stuff, man. It's just the type of stuff I've seen. It's like, even as an innocent person, you need some protection on you. In the U.S., and yes, Strac is saying this. In the U.S., you need to walk around with some type of protection. Oh my gosh. I don't want to go down a list and name all the type of things you could have on you, but I done seen it all, man. I done seen it all. I done seen it all out there. Yo, it's crazy. Especially in Florida, like the gun laws is ridiculous. Walk in the store and they have like these big Dracos and AKs tucked in front of their pants. I'm talking about it's coming up to their jaw. Like it's literally blocking their view of the whole peripheral stuff because of how big it is. I don't know, man. I've seen it all. And it's disturbing. And it's like, it puts any aware person on edge. Stop thinking you tough because you walking around and you see people with weapons and stuff, and you think it is tough to just walk right past them and chill around in the scene, in the area. Absolutely not. But get my behind up out of it. I don't want to be around that. It's about being smart, survival instincts. That's how you live. Not try to be tough and be down around this and that with the crowd, because that's how you get put down. Nope, I just seen it. You guys feel free to share your personal experiences down below in the comments. You own a firearm. What's it for, man? Hunting. Some countries even prohibit that. I'm sorry for hitting the desk. Some countries even prohibit hunting. They be like, oh, we do that hunting here. You get fined for stuff like that. You could go to jail for stuff like that. So some countries don't even play that. But, we have some countries, for hunting, self-defense, for sports, for collection. I don't even know if they would let you purchase a gun for a collection. They'd be like, what you got on your mind? Collection? You gonna collect these guns? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I could be wrong. I'm not saying that I'm right. Please feel free to share your honest thoughts and opinions. Feel free to smash that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button and turn all post notifications on so you don't miss out on any more of these reaction videos, man. Please feel free to continue to flood my comment section with more of these videos for us to continue reacting to on a daily basis, my peoples. Once again, it's your boy Strac Nior. Now, I love saying the name like that. Like, if you see me in public, be like, hey, Strac Nior. I just love it. That's why I made the name that for a reason. Yeah. Clocking out with another reaction video. Everyone stay safe. I hope to catch you all in the next one. Feel free to check out the Twitch and Patreon in that description. Stay safe. For real. Because apparently, it ain't even safe out there in Australia. It's crazy. I'm out there thinking they're peaches and cream. It's dangerous everywhere around the world. Like, it can literally go down anywhere around the world, and it's just scary. You guys just got to stay safe. And stay aware, my peoples. And stay out of people's business. And don't piss nobody off for no reason. And antagonize people, especially if you don't know their intentions and what they got on them. Especially if they're in a vehicle. Matter of fact, at all. At all. Because they can have something tucked in their pants. I done seen it. I want y'all to be safe. And I want y'all to be able to come back to the next video. Join us for the next video. Stay safe, everyone. For real. I'm so serious.